Rory, welcome to St Andrews.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what's enjoyable about this week. Obviously, you're playing with your dad. It makes it a little bit different.
Yeah, it does. I think I guess the history that I've had at this tournament, from getting my tour card back in 2007 to having a few chances to win, and not quite getting the job done. It would obviously be really nice to win at St Andrews at some point. But I think I probably, at this point in my career, I'm still trying to play well individually, but I'm taking the team part of it almost just as serious as the individual part. So it's my dad's 60th birthday next week, and I said to him, "What do you want for your birthday?" And he goes, "I'd love to play the Dunhill one more time." And so this is sort of his birthday present and his last hurrah, I think. So hopefully we have a good week and make it to Sunday. And but yeah, it's always enjoyable. I think any time that I've played well here, I haven't taken it too seriously because it is so different, and the play's sort of slow and all that sort of stuff. So I think if you take it too seriously, you can get frustrated with it. But if you try to keep it lighthearted, I think that's when I've been able to play my best.
And also, it's a place that it has some great memories for you. Many moons ago now, you got your tour card here. You've cut second place a couple of times.
Yeah.
Would it mean something to win here?
It would. It would. I think there's another tournament that happens here every 5 years that would be nice to win here too. But I think any time you have a chance to win at the home of golf is pretty special. And I've been in contention a few times and haven't quite got the job done. So it would be nice. I was reminded by someone outside that I've never won in Scotland before. So try to change that this week.
Sounds good. Okay, we'll open up for questions. Who would like to go first? Dave, on you go.
Rory, welcome back to Scotland. How much are you looking forward to the challenge of what is such a unique event over 3 wonderful courses?
Yeah, it is. I think that's part of the challenge, is adapting to each course and each day and whatever the conditions are. We had a pretty benign day at Kingsbarns yesterday. The wind got up on the back 9 for us today at St Andrews. I think it's supposed to be a little windy during the week, and the weather's not supposed to be great. So that's part of playing it in this tournament at this time of year. You have to deal with it and have to just get on with it and keep the head down and keep plugging away. So, but 3 fantastic courses. As I said, Kingsbarns yesterday, St Andrews today. I think Carnoustie once this week is enough for me, so I'll go play there tomorrow, try and shoot a good score, and move on to the I don't want to say easier courses, but less stressful courses.
Is that the one that gives you the most hassle? Because people call it Carnoustie, don't they?
I think it's gotten a little easier over the years. They've taken a lot of gorse bushes out to facilitate spectators during the Open Championship. And, last year, my game plan there was just to hit driver everywhere and sort of really take on the golf course, which is something you wouldn't have done, when I played my first Open Championship in 2007 there. So, weather permitting, try and get out there tomorrow and be aggressive and hit driver everywhere and see if I can shoot a decent score.
Yeah, and where do you see your game at the moment?
It's okay. I guess it's been hard to not view what happened a few weeks ago in Atlanta as like the end of the season for me, and it's I've really needed to try to reset and try to focus on these next few weeks and play well going into the real end of the year, I guess. But it feels good. I mean, I haven't practiced as much as I have done at the end of the summer or anything. So it's I wouldn't be as certain the game's as good as it could be, but I'm hopeful that it's still there, and I'm just going to go out and try and play my best.
And as you pursue the world #1 spot, Rory, how important in that challenge would a victory here be?
Yeah, it would be. I mean, I think with how strong the field is, obviously myself, John Ram and Justin Rose in the field. I think is it 3 of the top 5 in the world. And with that, it brings big ranking points. And, if I were to win this week, it would be a huge step in the right direction in terms of trying to achieve that goal. So, but again, I know that, because of this week and the way it is in the format, I can't try to chase that too hard because, as I said, if I do take this event too seriously, sometimes it can go against me. So if I keep it lighthearted and keep it fun, I feel like that's the best way for me to play well this week.
And you've touched on it already, Rory, playing with your dads. What is that like have your dad as a playing partner?
Yeah, it's brilliant. We've actually played against each other the last 2 days, so it'll be nice to have him as my partner tomorrow. We've been giving each other some stick the last 2 days, so he got the better of me yesterday, and I was able to just beat him today. So honours are even, and we get to team up tomorrow, and I'm excited for that.
Okay, we'll go across to Fatia before we close off for the embargoed section.
Rory, talking about your state of mind when you are playing in individual, like just you playing in the golf tournament, and when you play with the team or with your dad, is it the flow is the same?
I think, if anything, it's a little different. So I think my first 2 Ryder Cups, I struggled to deal with the fact that I wasn't just playing for myself. There's something more important than, every shot you hit doesn't just affect you. It affects the rest of your team. It affects, everything that everyone's trying to play for. So it took me a while to get out of that mindset and, just try to, focus on myself and try to win my point and all that. But I think sometimes you can let it affect you and be different. And yeah, I mean, if I'm over a 4-foot par putt out there over the next 3 days, and I know that my dad's out of the hole, I think that just creates a little bit of an extra pressure because you're trying to do it for you, but then you're trying not to let the team lose a shot either. And so yeah, if anything, there's a little extra pressure there, but it's good.
Quickly go to Jamie.
If you could choose between finishing runner-up in the tournament or winning the Pro-Am with your dad, which would you choose?
Winning the Pro-Am with my dad. Yeah.
Good short answer.
Yeah, for sure.
Then Michael for the tournament before we close off.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's special that it's actually in the arena, it's in the environment. The fact that me and my dad can go out and play on the oldest golf course in the world together in a big event, right? It's not as if whoever Neymar can go out and play with his dad at the wherever New Camp or wherever it is. It's just a different. And I think as well, because you can play golf for such a long time. I mean, my dad went through a period of playing a lot of golf, and then when I really started to play, junior golf and amateur golf, he didn't play any golf at all. And then, once I turned 18 and turned pro, and he didn't have to look after me anymore, he started to play a lot more golf again. So he's sort of been through this cycle, and I think he's probably enjoying golf more than he ever has. And it's great to see. I mean, it's whenever he gets to play here, it's his favorite week of the year, and he loves it and enjoys it, embraces it. He's so good with, he knows a lot of the other amateurs that are playing. He obviously knows a lot of the other pros. So he's